Okay, first off, this is incredibly weird for me. I do drum covers, not video blogs, but I figured let's start doing something new. And I guess that entails starting video blogs. So I moved to Nashville about like a month ago, a few months ago, and eventually my van crapped out on me. So I had to get a new vehicle, and I've been searching around. I looked over a lot of different brands, and I originally wanted a 370Z Nismo, and it would have taken me a while to save up for it, but eventually I searched the Mini Cooper, and I guess they had the new year model out already. I guess they had released it earlier in the spring. So I looked that up, and I customized my own, just to see what it was like, and it was pretty sweet. They had so many different options to build on there, and so I decided to go for a test drive on it. And whenever I went to go test drive it, I was completely surprised that I actually liked the Mini Cooper. I was very, very, very skeptical to even go test drive one. I don't know, just because I was like, people always tell me, oh, it's a bitch car, you're not gonna pick up any chicks in a Mini Cooper. Well, I don't really care at this point. This car drives fantastic. So as soon as I sat down and in the car, I was already comfortable with it. Real sporty feel to the seats. I was surprised at that too. The particular one I had has it's like a weird tweed and leather combo, but it's about as close as you can get without getting like a racing bucket seat. They're pretty firm. They hug you pretty well. When we started driving though, I was thoroughly impressed. This thing really moves. It really caught me off guard, and I mean it's a good thing, because I was expecting it to be like, oh, it's whatever, it's a little Mini Cooper. But this thing is surprisingly quick for a little tiny car. It's got a twin scroll turbo 4-cylinder, and it really fits the car well. It's like a little box of dynamite on the road. But this is weird for me doing video blogs here. I just don't have time to do drum covers, so I'm starting a new channel here, and this is just for me, just to kind of start something new, because I need to do something with my cameras here. I can't just let them sit to go to waste. But two cuties in a Cadillac. Anyways, I'm going this way because there's tunnels up here. This thing sounds pretty sweet in the tunnels. And I really like the shifting options here. I don't know anything about cars. I don't know how to drive a stick. I am embarrassed I don't know how to drive a stick, but I'm not afraid to admit it. But the good option here is you have an option dual clutch, or you have an option of doing paddle shifters as well as shifting down here with the stick. But I'm kind of teaching myself how to do it. I could have got a stick shift, but I don't know how, so I don't want to make an ass out of myself trying to figure it out as I drive. It's a lot of fun to drive. It's my first impressions of it were just, this thing moves, and it's surprisingly a perfect fit for me. But this thing, it handles like a dream. I was surprised that it handled so well. It's very tight. It's just a fantastic car. I love the different sport options that it has. The different driving options that it has. One of them is sport. That's what I'm in now. It goes sport and green mode. With the green mode, it changes the whole characteristics of the car. It's more, it shifts at lower RPMs, and you're going to save a lot more gas using it. If you go all the way to sport mode, you can really get the RPMs up there. I'm trying to get out to this tunnel here. This tunnel here that we have in this area, it's pretty sweet. You can rev up real high and it sounds fantastic. Here we go. Let off the gas, there's a nice, that crackle, it crackles and snap, crackles and pops whenever you let off the gas. It's pretty sweet. And then whenever you're just keep nailing into it, it just, you can just feel that turbo kicking in. It's nice. There's not, surprisingly, not too much turbo lag. There is some, but it's not like I would have expected. But I'm just thoroughly impressed with the vehicle. This is just kind of getting channel started here to get familiar with the car, and it's kind of my journey with the vehicle. I'm gonna have, you know, it's not gonna stay stock. I'm gonna have mods on it, but hopefully this kicks off well, and I'm gonna work on my vlogging skills. They're not up to par, but it should be interesting.